Hey there, welcome to the channel. My name is Casper and I am the owner of the Facebook page and the YouTube channel called Fat Fly Fishing, which is a page I've made to show you guys how I do my fly fishing, mostly for Danish sea trouts along the coast. And furthermore, I am a member of the A. Jensen Pro team. If you don't know A. Jensen, it's a Danish fly company who makes rods, reels, fly tying materials, waders, boots, bags, almost every equipment you need to fly fish they have. And the quality is great and the price is low, so go ahead and have a look to see if there's something you need one day. It's very nice equipment for very low cost. At a very low cost, sorry. This video today, I'm gonna take you through my last trip. I went on this Friday, it's Sunday today. I went to a Danish coastline called Kirkholm, or SV, it depends on who you talk to. It's near Horsens, which is in Jutland. Quite known place, but still not a place where I meet a lot of people. But I've had some great fishing there in autumn and springtime. But this fishing is quite new for me in the summertime. I haven't only been there one time before in the summertime, and that's 3 weeks ago. And that trip gave me one fish within the last hour before I went home. I normally go out when I do my night fishing. I go out at around between 8 and 10 in the evening and fish until dawn at something between 4 or 6. So just get the sunset and the sunrise, the golden hours as I call them, where I really do meet some good fish and see some good fish. And it was actually sort of the same today. Normally when I do my sea trout fishing in the summertime, I go for places where there are strong current. Normally I fish in Lillebælt, which is a quite narrow part of the Danish Sea. I don't know if that explained the right way, but I hope you do understand. It's a narrow corridor between Fyn and Jutland, so the current can be up to around, I think it's 2 or 3 knots down there. It can be quite hard, quite fast. But this time I wanted to go to Kirkholm SV again and try, because I saw fish last time and I've heard good things from there since I were the last. I arrived at around 10 o'clock in the evening. I was started fishing at 10:30 or something like that. And sorry, it's one of my first videos in English, so I just have to get the speech right. Bear with me. So what I did, I went there, started fishing around 10:30, and within the first, I would say 5 to 10 minutes, I saw the first fish rise. I actually been seeing them while I walked along the beach to the first spot I wanted to fish. I saw in the distance quite a few fish rise. So when I got to the spot, I started fishing right away, and within the first, I don't know, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, I got my first fish, my first strike, and it didn't stay on though, but it was a nice little fish. It took while I was stripping with 2 hands, just to make the fly go faster in the water. And that helped. I had cast a few times where I had stripped with 1 hand but fast, but that didn't go for that. So I changed it up and used the 2 hands technique, where I put the rod up under my arm and just go like this on the line. That worked, but it didn't stay on. Then I would guess 5 minutes later, I saw another rising fish and I cast to that and I got it. But one more time, the hook wasn't set correctly, so I lost it approximately 1 meter away from me. So that was, yeah, That's how it's going sometimes. The issue is that, or the good thing about it was small fish, both of them, so none of them was going home with me anyway, so it was okay. After I have caught those two, I didn't get any more for some hours. When it turned 12:30, I guess, it completely died out. I heard no more fish and I saw no more fish until around, I would say, 3:30 or something like that. Then it all started coming back, and suddenly we had loads of fish down there again. Saw many fish rising, and within, sorry, I just need to type something for a friend here. And within a few minutes, I got a decent strike actually. It came out of the blue. I actually haven't seen that one, so I wasn't totally prepared. A bit in my own thoughts, so I didn't set the hook correctly one more time. So I lost it, but it seemed to be, I would guess it's around 45 centimeter fish. Then I got one more take, I would say an hour later. I went back to the spot I fished in the evening before, I had seen in the distance a few fish rise up there, so I went up there, and within the, I want to say 20 casts or something like that, I got a strike that was quite weird, because when I threw my line out, I spooked the fish, or I think I spooked the fish, because I saw some waves, and then I took 10 strips on the line, and then I felt a nice strike, and then I don't know what happened. I saw some water being thrown out there, and suddenly, I don't know if it was my fly that was thrown in the air, or the fish who has went for my fly maybe threw up some sort of sandy or something it had been eaten. But something went up in the air. I didn't see a fish, but I saw a little something being thrown in the air, and within seconds of the strike up, the fish was gone again. But it seemed decent. It felt okay. So that was too bad. That one that hurt a bit. The flies I was fishing with was these bait fish I made, and I had real great success with these. They look something like this. I'm just gonna turn the light a bit here. Something like this. It's just STF fibers on. It's from a product from A. Jensen called See-Through Dubbing, and they're extremely transparent in the water, so they have a very, very cool and lively natural look when they get in the water. But this was the one I got almost all my strikes on this trip. And I think maybe if you look at the video again, you maybe see, I think it's this one being thrown in the air by the fish, but I'm not completely sure. It seems a bit bigger than this fly, but yeah. Have a look and give me your thoughts. Please write in the comments if you have any idea what it is. So yeah, that was the fly I was using. The rod I used is A. Jensen Spook Seatrout, which is a rod I've been using for half a year now. It all started with me owning A. Jensen Seatrout Specialist, which is an older rod from the company, but it's a very, very nice rod. It's 8 foot and it's 6 weight. But after I've been fishing with that for a while, I wanted to try the new Spook Seatrout, which is it's the old Spook Stalker, which is a quite popular series they made, and they mixed that with this Seatrout Specialist, which also were an older but popular series of rods. So they mixed these two rods series and got the Spook Seatrout, which is the one I'm using now. Very, very nice rod, light, small, fun to catch fish on. Doesn't cost as much as many other rods, but extremely well fishing. I've owned before all these rods. I have had guideline. I have had what's it called, Winston. I have fished Sage, Spey, and none of them is better than this rod. I won't say that this rod is better than the others. It's a, what you would call it, this is just my opinion, so you probably have yours. But I really like this rod, and I don't think that none of the other rods is better. This is the rod I have had the best fun with and the best casting with. It fits me perfectly, and the setup is without the rod. Furthermore than the rod, I have a Seatrout wheel from A. Jensen from the Target series, and I have the line, or the shooting head I'm using is they have a shooting head series called the Pro series, where there are 4 different lines, and you can buy them all in a package for, I think it's 900 Danish crowns, which is almost what one line can cost from some other companies. So you will get, if you buy this package, you get the line that I love the most right now is the it's called Specialist, and that's a line made for those people who fish a lot along stretches where there are forests or big cliffs and something like that behind them, where they need a shorter shooting head. So this shooting head is 6.8 meters long, so very, very short shooting head. Another line in the series is called Horizon, which is sort of a regular shooting head. I think it's 9 point something meters long. Then there is a delayed turnover, which is a line made for when you're fishing in the backwind. So this is a line that helps you get the perfect rollout, and it holds it a bit longer so the wind can help the line forward. And the last one is called, sorry, can't remember what his name is. Anyway, the last line is a line you have to, it's made for when you fish in waters that are quite calm and the surface is almost blank. I don't know if that's the right word, but where there are no waves and so on, and it's a nice surface where you don't want to spook the fish, then this line is a very delicate line. So take a look at those if you want to see this series. It's cheap, but it's very, very good. Yeah, that's the setup I was fishing with, and I fished with the bait fish with this material. So I have this fly tying drawer with all my materials in. Yeah, this is the one. A. Jensen see-through dubbing. Extremely nice dubbing. So yeah, that was my trip. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm gonna make more in English. Most, or actually every video on my channel right now is in Danish, and you're more than welcome to watch those if you want. I have a few fly tying videos, and I have a lot of videos from fishing trips. So please take a look. The site is called Fat Fly Fishing, and it's on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I will be back some other time in English, and I will try and be a bit better in it. So it's gonna be a bit more fluent. But yeah, it goes how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. See you Thailand out there. Bye.